day where I blow a lot. Getting in. Let's get it. Honor the greats, do what we gotta do. Let's get it, baby. September 13th.
I'm feeling great. I've been working out. Actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
Terrence Crawford just sent a chilling message to Canelo Alvarez, and he didn't need words to do it. Reportedly, in a newly released training clip, the undefeated pound-for-pound king is seen ruthlessly smashing the heavy bag with surgical precision and frightening power. Each thunderous punch echoing like a war drum. The intensity in Crawford's eyes speaks volumes. He's not just training, he's declaring war. With the super middleweight showdown officially locked in for September 13th in Vegas, this brutal display is more than a workout. It's a warning.
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
it's gonna
you.
be me.
I don't care about anybody else.
And you will see that day.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
Live only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
At the High Voltage Fanatics Fest presser in New York on June 21st, Crawford stared down Canelo at the conclusion of the media session and delivered a cold-blooded verbal takedown. After Canelo shoved him during the face-off, Bud leaned forward and growled, "You're going to remember that's the purpose." Those words echoed moments later in his aggressive walk-down stance. He dismissed Canelo's experience and precision, claiming undiluted confidence.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your home.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
know
see.
it.
We'll see.
We're gonna see.
No, win big fights like this. No, this is gonna be one of my best fights in my history, and for me it's very important to win this fight. And yeah, I love boxing. I love winning. I'm a winner, so I'm very excited to be in the ring already.
You can be the first male 3-weight undisputed champion. Is that motivating you?
I will be the first male 3-weight undisputed champion.
But it's a career that maybe doesn't have a statement win over another legendary all-time great. Was that one of the reasons why you took this fight?
Of course. This is my homecoming fight.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove and that moment that happened on stage?
Oh, I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
Love it.
I'm gonna train so hard.
At the Riyadh press gathering, Canelo exuded calm certainty, telling reporters, "Crawford a great fighter, but he's not Canelo. They only focus on my power, but I have more. I'm going to win. He's not going to beat me." Moments later, Crawford, undeterred by stepping up 2 weight classes, fired back with precision, declaring, "For sure, these belts are coming home with me. I am very confident. This is my time." As both champions deliver unwavering proclamations.
the others say, like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, you know, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, you know, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terrence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean? So
Sean Porter, who fought Terrence Crawford back in 2021, recently shared his concerns about Crawford facing Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight. In June 2025, Porter said he's worried about how Crawford would handle getting hit by Canelo over the course of a full 12-round fight. He pointed out that Canelo is naturally bigger and would likely try to wear Crawford down with power punches early on. While Porter respects Crawford's skills and sharp mind in the ring, he warned that dealing with nonstop pressure from a bigger, stronger opponent could be very dangerous, but not all see size as a deciding factor.
Bud is one of those guys. He just locks in. He just locks in, especially when you doubt him. So yeah, it's a really interesting matchup. I think of it more from psychological than anything, you know, because on paper it's like, yeah, but he's a super middleweight. He went up 3. Now Terrence is going up 3 weight classes. He had a little trouble with Majima. So on paper it's like, yeah, of course it's Canelo. But when you think about it from a psychological standpoint, it's like, I don't know, man. Bud's different.
Chris Algieri, a former WBO super lightweight champion and now a boxing analyst, recently gave his honest take on a potential Crawford versus Canelo showdown. He said, "I've seen Canelo get pushed around, but I've never seen that happen to Terrence." That one line sums up what Algieri believes. Crawford isn't just talented physically. He has a rare mental toughness. Algieri praised Crawford's calmness under pressure, his smart footwork, his ability to switch fighting styles, and how he stays focused while other top fighters lose control.
Did Terrence Crawford beat you up in sparring? Because a lot of people have told me, even Shakur told me that Bud has beat me up in sparring before. Like
the first time we sparred, he beat my ass.
Yo, why does this nigga do? Bud be like trying to beat up niggas for real in sparring.
Yeah, he beat my ass the first time we sparred. Nah, but that was before we went to camp together. So that was so Bud his baby mom, she from Chicago, so he come up here. And he had called me whenever he come up here, be like, yo, what you doing? So this was, I was like 19, 20 years old. He called me, bro. I said, I ain't doing that. I said, you got your shit?
You know, Bud competitive. You know he gonna be.
He said, yeah. I said, come to the gym.
Right.
I did all right, but he would be, but I did all right.
Yeah.
But when we was in camp with for the camp with Amir Khan camp, it was great work. It's like boxing. You have your days, he have his days. It was good. It was fun.
Kenneth Sims, a Chicago-based sparring partner Crawford, recalled their first training session for World Boxing News, revealing how Crawford easily smashed him in almost every session. Sims said that in those early rounds, Crawford immediately set a punishing tempo and showcased elite ring IQ, leaving only scattered openings. Although Sims tried to engage competitively, he ultimately paid respect to Crawford's timing and adaptability. That initial beatdown became a respected memory. And even now, whenever they meet in the gym, Sims readily admits Crawford still gets me every time.
I got a lot of Mexican supporters, you know, they love boxing. I got a lot of people that I grew up with as, you know, Latino, you know, so, you know, this is for the whole Mexican people that love me and support me.
Are you looking to rile Canelo up with these actions, do you think?
No, Canelo, you know what I mean, he cool, he ain't worrying about that.
This intimidating reputation has seeped into fan culture. At a fan street activation in New York, one supporter confidently declared he was choosing Canelo Alvarez, saying, "I'm a big Mexican fan," only for the video to go viral when Terrence Crawford stepped up and physically appeared behind him. The fan froze, then sheepishly bailed on his pick, followed by a quick handshake. That impromptu moment, shared widely, captured Crawford's unexpected public power and ability to flip expectations without even saying a word. Even among casual observers who picked Alvarez, the footage became a symbolic victory in the psychological buildup.
Crawford Canelo, how do you see that one playing out?
I've been saying Crawford by stoppage.
By stoppage?
Yeah.
Crawford stoppage?
Yes, sir.
You truly believe that could happen?
Yeah. I've been saying it for months, since way back now.
What makes you think that? Because Canelo has got, from what I can see, one of the best chins in boxing.
Because sometimes you get a Usyk. I think Terrence Crawford is like Usyk. He can fight both ways. He gets stronger as the fight goes on. He wants to prove something. I'm not biased because of this. I mean, I met him when he was 12 years old, came to my gym, I seen him training there, 12 years old.
Really?
And I could see something in his eyes that I seen him in Turkey the other day, and I said, I still see that in your eyes. There's something in there that says, yo, I want to prove something. And that's the best thing in the world, champ. We're going to see it. I could be wrong. He could get stopped. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's going to stop him because Canelo good. But it's time. It's time for something else now. Now listen to me. I'm not great at predictions. I'll say that right. That's why I don't gamble. The champ don't do no crime, and the champ don't gamble, because I suck.
Shannon Briggs, the former heavyweight title holder, unveiled a daring take on the highly awaited super middleweight clash. In a recent interview, he boldly declared, "I got Crawford by stoppage," stressing he rarely misses a prediction. He referenced his long friendship with Crawford dating back to age 12, insisting Bud's ring IQ, sudden angles, and explosive timing give him the tools to break down Canelo in the later rounds. While acknowledging Alvarez's power and undisputed championship status, Briggs believes Crawford's unstoppable precision and adaptability can overcome the Mexican star.
And then, obviously it was announced that Canelo's fighting your man Terrence Crawford September 12th here at Allegiant Stadium. Give me your breakdown of that fight. One sec. Just picking it back up with Kelvin Davis. We're just talking about Canelo and Crawford. What's your thoughts?
Canelo, man, he ain't looked too good this past weekend. I'm Team Crawford, so I got Crawford all the way. I got Crawford beating up Canelo, actually, especially after what I just seen. Canelo just got better overall skills. The only thing Canelo has over Bud is the size. So once Bud neutralizes his power and his size, I think he's going to take off that night and have a dominating performance.
But is the size as much as people think? You've been around Crawford. Like, is it such a big factor?
I just seen him size up, and actually I don't think it's going to be that much of a factor. So
Kelvin Davis, longtime friend and former sparring partner Terrence, argues Crawford's elite ring IQ, fluid switch hitting, and relentless competitiveness more than offset the size disadvantage. Once Crawford neutralizes Alvarez's power and bulk, Davis believes he'll take off, beating Canelo up over the rounds and forcing a late round stoppage with cumulative punches. He cautions that Bud doesn't carry one-punch knockout power at 168 pounds, but maintains that Crawford's conditioning and technical superiority give him a decisive edge and the ability to ultimately fully dismantle Alvarez on fight night.
Pro boxing fans, we are here in Doncaster. Kell Brook, man, good to see you. How's things? How's life?
Life's good. Life's good. Got my hands full. I've got a little son now.
Talk to me, man. How does it feel being a father?
Yeah, I've been father.
I mean, a new father. Sorry, you have got kids. I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah, I've got 3 girls, and now I've got a boy. My first boy. Yeah, I'm excited. Have you thought what you're gonna do? Because obviously, a boxer's son is naturally gonna want to maybe do. I know it's early days, but look, we've got to think about it. Would you want him to get into boxing? Not really. Whatever he wants to get himself into, I'll be behind him.
It's good to see you smiling, man. It's good to see you back, just chilling, relaxing. No itchy knuckles. There has been a few talks and rumours, Kell Brook, Chris Eubank Jr. in the past and whatever else, but are you just done? Are you done? Are you just chilling out now?
I'm just chilling.
Talk to me, man. I need to ask you about a fight, Crawford-Canelo. In September, you obviously faced Crawford, so I do need your opinion on this fight. And Canelo's fought recently. What do you make of that fight?
It's a wow. It's a wow fight. It's two supreme athletes fighting against each other. But you've got to sway towards Canelo. Crawford's gonna have to move up, and I knew when I boxed Golovkin,
You know, there's a big difference, you know, especially with someone that, you know, fighting a middleweight, a mediocre world champion's it's okay. But when you're fighting someone like, you know, Canelo or Golovkin, it's a different kettle of fish, you know. I have to lean towards Canelo, but, you know, Crawford's very, very, very good.
Kell Brook, who was stopped by Terence Crawford in the 4th round in 2020, warns that Crawford's decision to face Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight is a risky leap. Brook says Crawford is going to have to move up 14 pounds. I know when I box Golovkin, there's a big difference, especially when it's someone good. He skipped middleweight, so now must confront Alvarez's natural strength.
I could compare like with the Canelo, yeah? He put all his energy, all his power on single punch. Yeah, and yeah, maybe single punch sometimes he's harder, Canelo, yeah, than Better Beef.
No way.
Because Better Beef didn't like do like Better Beef was more like close and compact. Compact.
Tight guard.
Yeah. But if you ask them, let's do like 5 punches, yeah. Better Beef, every punch will be hard. With Canelo, maybe first hard, and then not. Both of them are strong, but Better Beef is bigger and he born strong.
Former light heavyweight champion Dmitry Bivol, one of only 2 men ever to defeat Canelo Alvarez, delivered an expert breakdown of the Canelo-Crawford showdown. Bivol called it a very interesting fight pitting 2 of boxing's best styles against each other. He expects Canelo to press the action while Crawford's awkward switch stance, approach, ring generalship, and footwork give him ways to frustrate the Mexican's cadence. However, size is still a concern. Crawford is stepping up to 168 pounds. But Bivol believes Bud is able to win if he adapts mentally and maintains complete discipline. He warned that mental readiness is just as vital as physical preparation.
You got a love for boxing.
Yes, love boxing.
Who gonna win the fight, man? That's coming up, the biggest
Crawford.
fight in boxing.
Crawford.
Huh?
Crawford. I'm not hesitating. Crawford. I'm not even hesitating. Crawford.
You gonna stand on that all the way to September 13th?
I love Canelo. Crawford will beat Canelo. Crawford will beat Canelo by decision. I can't see anybody knocking out Canelo Alvarez. But I do believe that if you can box and you can move, that you can beat Canelo. You can outpoint him.
That's right.
When I think about Canelo, one of the things that I don't like about Canelo, despite his greatness, and a neck as wide as Broadway for crying out loud,
Right.
it's like almost every shot has to be a power shot.
It's a power shot, yeah.
That's not beating Crawford. I will confess, I think Gervonta Davis's trainer, Cal, I think he said this. He said Crawford could find himself in trouble if he decides to engage with Canelo, because Canelo is the naturally bigger, strong fighter. And I don't care that Crawford's gotten bigger, and I don't care that Crawford's gonna go in there just as big as Canelo. Canelo is accustomed to fighting at the weight, and Crawford is not. And Canelo is a genius in this regard. You don't see him show up for fights not ready. He's always ready.
always prepared.
He's always ready. He's
give him
always
that.
prepared. So I think he's the slower fighter, though. And I think that Crawford is brilliant as a boxer. And I think that between switching to conventional and southpaw, using his jab and movement, I think that Crawford is going to outpoint Canelo because he's faster.
Even respected ESPN host Stephen A. Smith declared with no hesitation that Crawford will beat Canelo. His abrupt prediction underscored absolute faith in Crawford's technical mastery over ultra-confident fanaticism. Smith lauded Crawford's switch stance versatility, elite jab, angles, and speed as keys to nullifying Canelo's proven power. While acknowledging Alvarez's Hall of Fame pedigree, Smith argued his punch-heavy style is ill-suited to overcome a moving cerebral boxer. In his view, Crawford's discipline and ring IQ make a decision victory the most likely outcome in this historic showdown on September 13th in Vegas.
What happens when he takes a shot from Canelo? One of those uppercuts from Munguia or those...
He could get dropped, or he feels it enough to be like, fuck this, I'm boxing. And goes on the bicycle and turns southpaw for the rest of the night. And I wouldn't blame him either. Fuck it, you're gonna go in there and collect a fucking paycheck at that point.
Right.
You're not gonna go get hurt.
Right.
What good is it to get fucking 20, 30 million if you are fucking hurt physically, end up in the hospital and hurt just physically, life-changing, you don't want that shit.
But you think Canelo could hurt him? It could be life-changing?
Good, he's that big, fool. One punch could fucking knock him out bad enough to hurt his eye socket or detach retina. You never fucking know.
Right.
So no one wants that shit.
Crawford said if he beats him, he's in the top 3 GOATs of all time.
Oh, for sure. If Crawford beats Canelo, then for sure, give him all the fucking props in the world, bro. And he actually does have a chance. It's not like he doesn't have a chance. Don't be too surprised if he fucking pulls it off in the decision.
What's your take? Can Crawford really pull off a stoppage against Canelo, or will the size and pressure win the day? Let us know in the comments below.